Well, hello once again. It is the big bad Mr. Cinema Junkie, and so far, so good, everybody. I've been watching some of the movies that I bought the other day with my birthday money, and so far, I'm not unsatisfied with them. Um, sure, there was one in the three that I watched that was kind of it was entertaining, it was fun, I liked it. Um, I really don't have any complaints. I mean, there were some parts in there I kind of like rolled one eye, like, no, brother. But for the most part, it was cool. So let me start with that one. Return to the House on Haunted Hill. Right, right. You got it right. Excuse the glare and excuse the focus. Man, what's wrong with me? That's as good as it's going to get. Return to the House on Haunted Hill. Um, does it take off where the first one leaves off? Not really. I mean, they make a reference to one of the girls who got away, but this turns into a whole other story. In this one, they're looking for a statue that is supposed to be hidden inside the house somewhere. A statue that had been looked for centuries, and one archaeologist had been looking for it for about 20 years or so. Uh, Worth millions, they say, to the right collector. So they try to find the journal of one of the girl who had escaped from there, and they run into a person who's into it for the money. One of the archaeologists wants it for a museum. Another guy wants it for the money. He's got like $5 million coming to him if he gets the statue. So of course they butt heads, and he takes them hostage and takes them into the house, which we all know goes into lockdown. And then they start meeting the ghosts. Now the ghosts are interesting. I always liked the ghost in this, in the first one and in this one. Think the movie 13 Ghosts and then make the movie better. 13 Ghosts, I think, failed a little bit for me, but the ghosts were interesting. In this one, the storyline wasn't the strongest storyline, but it was entertaining. And like I said, the ghosts were really creepy and interesting. So I can't dog the movie too much. I think it was a pretty good sequel. For a sequel, when it comes to sequels, I kind of put my expectations super low because a lot of times sequels, aside from the more popular ones like Friday the 13th, sequels can kind of get weird. I know a lot of people kind of got tuned off to like the Saw series after like the second or third one. Sequels will either bring it or they won't. So this one, I felt it brought it to an extent. Like I said, there were some parts in there I just kind of, eh, I won't give it away, but it has to do with the heart of the house. But all in all, I enjoyed it. Watched it from beginning to end. Didn't have any problem doing that. Didn't have a hard time keeping up with it. Didn't have a hard time staying interested in it. So that's a win. The next one is Fragile. Another ghost story. This one, I didn't know what to expect from it. But what I got from it was a lot of entertaining storyline. It's your basic haunted hospital type of thing, but the story behind it is pretty cool. I think it's I I'm hesitant to say original because I don't want anybody to think that's a whole brand new thing that they're bringing to the haunted hospital genre. But I thought it was pretty interesting. The reasoning behind the haunting and the ghost that's haunting everybody and I just thought it was cool. I thought it was really cool. I liked it. Did it scare me? No. I mean, come on. Nothing. These movies aren't that scary anymore, man. I mean, seriously. You kind of have to have a fresh outlook on horror to be genuinely scared of these movies. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about Return to the House on Haunted Hill. It does have a pretty good gore factor in it. There are some scenes that are pretty wet. I wanted to bring that up. Now, as far as Fragile's concerned, there are a couple of gore scenes in there, But overall, it's atmosphere and the plot, the storyline behind it that really sells it. I was glad I got it. It wasn't bad at all, really. Definitely give it a watch if you get a chance. I think it's streaming on Netflix. It was at one point. I don't know if it still is. So if you have Netflix, doesn't cost you anything to take a look. Uh, Definitely check it out. And this third movie that I watched is not a horror movie, but damn, was it tense. Wasn't really like a mystery or anything of kind of like intrigue, but what you see is what you get. I mean, it starts off kind of, oh, how should I say it? It's shrouded in an air of mystery because you're not really sure what it's leading to. But once it gets to that part, you know what's up, and it's like, damn, it's pretty tight. I'm speaking of 13s of Eddie. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Um, it's a foreign film. It's shot in black and white, as you can see by the pictures there, if you can see them because of my stupid light. Uh, and unbeknownst to me, when I showed everyone this movie, I said, I have no idea what it's about. Never heard of it. Well, that was a lie because when I started watching it, then I realized I had seen a preview of it on another foreign film. Not sure if it was Martyrs or Frontiers, but I saw a preview of it. So by telling you about the preview, I'm not really giving anything away because it's in the preview. The preview that I saw had a room full of people, room full of men, and there's a guy on a ladder barking orders in French, telling them to load their weapons, and they all put a bullet in the chamber. It says, put your guns in the air, spin it. They're spinning it, spinning it. He says, stop and take aim, and each one of them points their gun at the person in front of them, right at the back of their head. And when the lamp light turns on, when the light bulb goes on, they have to pull the trigger. They make bets on who's going to live and who's going to die. It is tense. I mean, when you're watching that, waiting for that light to go off and seeing who's gonna buy the farm, yeah, it's pretty deep. Kind of like I don't know what I would call this. I mean, you got a bunch of rich dudes betting on people's lives, and it kind of gave me the air of like Hostel, where rich people pay to do what they want to somebody, or 8 mm, where a rich guy pays to see a girl butchered and killed on film. It's that kind of thing. It's like um, the haves and the have-nots. The have-nots do what they can to survive, while the haves just kind of paid for the privilege of watching. Um, the privileged and the underprivileged, as it were. So yeah, this got pretty deep, and I'm so glad I got it. So far, we got 3 winners on the list. So that's it for now, guys. I'm gonna continue watching more, and as soon as I get a few more out of the way, I will report to you as to whether I have a win or a loss amongst the collection there. I probably won't be reviewing Shaun of the Dead because, quite frankly, who doesn't know about Shaun of the Dead? I'll review it right now if you want to. Excellent movie. Go get it. So that's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll be talking to you real soon.